Alright, so wildcard playoffs were yesterday, from what I saw. Um, Houston played Cincinnati. Now, normally I'd cover Eagles games, but since they didn't make it, well, the wild card, I cover wild card, I guess. I could have covered, I realized, the hockey junior under 20s world championships, but since I don't think a lot of people really might care about that, if it would have been like a team and 22 plus, then maybe I would have covered it. But I didn't feel it was such a popular thing. It's popular in Sweden because Sweden were the defending champions, but I think I was the only guy in all of like my whole area going for America because everyone's Swedish in Sweden, in my area at least. So I was kind of a bit weird because I was at football practice today. This guy brought his iPad 2 to practice. We were indoors, so it wasn't outside, so it wasn't raining or anything. It normally rains in the city because it's kind of depressing. If you look outside now, it's freaking gray and miserable. It's been like that for like the last week. Um, yeah, so he brought it to practice. The seniors quarterback, he and I were like going at USA. And we were just laughing the whole time and like laughing, like having a good time. We weren't stressed at all. We were chill. We knew we won. It was 2-1 with like 30 seconds left. They took out the goalie. We scored 3-1. We're like done, sealed. But a lot of people give me crap at school for going for America because I'm half Swedish, but it's my nationality. I can choose what I do with it. I'm proud to be American. A lot of people in Sweden, if they have migration laws where they're allowed to take people from the Middle East, which is good. But it happens to be those people from the Middle East come from countries that are in turmoil, such as Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, and a lot of them have hate for America. So people will probably end up hating me if I go around saying USA in the street, or on the street rather, in the city. So, but I'm proud to be. I really don't care about haters. But anyway, I'm getting kind of sidetracked here. Texans beat the Bengals 19-3. As I said before, I wasn't surprised. Well, I didn't say that. Well, I was expecting Texans to win. I was expecting a bigger blowout, to be honest. 19-13, that was a close game. I saw the Bengals had possession, Texans had possession last couple of minutes during the game. So, yeah, so they sealed the win. Foster played very well. I think he got 200 yards or something, or if that's just me imagining that. 140 yards. Yeah. Cincinnati only held to 198 yards, which is bad, because that's not even 2 touchdowns. It's yeah. Well, they got an interception. I think they got a pick six or something, or that was yeah, there was a pick six. Um, yeah. So that's how they got one of their touchdowns. I think they're just unlucky when converting on third downs. Um, Packers blow out the Vikings 24-10. It's not really a blowout. I don't know why I said that. It was. Um, AP, after getting almost, he was like 2 yards shy or something, or 8 yards shy. I think it was either 8 or 2 yards shy of the record last week. Um, Peterson, I think he only got he got like 40 yards or something, which is kind of a shame. Because I really thought he'd do all this game. I thought he'd have the momentum from last week. The Bikes were going to look positive. I thought it was really going to be like a 3-point game or something, but Packers show that they're still Super Bowl contenders. They play well, and they won. They won it fair and square at home. I picked it either to be a 3-point win or lost by either team, like going three-way the other way. But yeah, it was high offensive game. Yeah, so I think so. What's next? Today, Indianapolis play at 7 my time, and Seattle and Washington play at 10:30 my time. So that should be interesting. Um, I think I already did the picks and stuff like that for this team, for these two teams. So I think I said Baltimore would win by 7, and Seattle Washington should go either way. So yeah, and then like divisional, I'm not sure who's gonna make it into yet, but I think it's Green Bay, San Francisco already playing, which is a replay I think of a couple of years ago, like NFC Championship game. Mistake me if I'm wrong. And then Houston and New England. Holy crap, that's gonna be a good game. In New England, so I think I remember New England thrashed the Texans at home in Foxborough. Damn, I just hope it's a high anticipated game, a lot of runs, close comeback game. So yeah. As I read before, I read this morning, because I woke up a couple of hours ago, that the NHL lockout's over. I heard it from a friend of mine that texted me. I read Yahoo Sports this morning, and I follow the Philadelphia Flyers Nation on Facebook and Twitter. Yeah, I hope it's over. I hope the rumors are true. I was getting kind of bored talking about random rants on YouTube. I don't even know what I was going to talk about my next topic, to be honest. I think this is the main point of my video, is to talk about the lockout. It was like a 16-hour meeting about it, and finally I think it's a 52 game season compared to the 84 games I think, so it's 30 games. It's not that bad. I thought I was going to play like 20 games and like have playoffs. So it's not that bad. They missed a couple of months of season, two months maybe of the season. So I'll be looking forward to that. I'll cover the Flyers games. Of course, there'll be more. It won't be like Eagles games where I cover when they play on Sunday, I do the next Monday. It's going to be more like, since I'm switching schools, I'll talk to that about that later. It's going to be more like Tuesdays, they play usually, and then I cover it on Wednesday or something. And then with my new timetable, I should be able to get games after it or something at least. Yes, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm just worried that people, I want the Flyers to win, but people are going to be like, oh, you guys don't deserve to win the Stanley Cup or something like that. It was bullshit. It was a 52-game season. Nobody cares. That's going to happen. No doubt. No matter to what team. It's going to, if Boston win, all the Penguins fans and like all the, I forget even, Northeast. I even forget what the seasons, like what divisions are called. It's been so long. I think they're Northeast, but everyone's gonna hate on them. And if it's like Philly, the Devils are gonna hate on us. The Rangers are gonna hate on us, and the Penguins are gonna hate on us. Islanders not too much. Yeah, so it's gonna be like hate between rival teams. Obviously, if their team wins. I just hope we beat the Rangers. Majority of the time, we got swept 6-0 last year in games. I hope we either win 4-2, 5-1, or 6-0 this year, just to piss off my friend. He's a Rags fan. I don't know if he's Swedish, but he lived in New Jersey for 7 years. So I don't know. Like majority of Swedish people, they just go for the Rangers because of Henke Lundqvist. He's like one of the best. He's like one of the better Swedish players that are out there in the NHL. They're all bandwagon like Rangers fans because of Lundqvist or Lundqvist. So yeah, I just hope we beat them. Yeah, and Flyers. Not the Flyers. The Eagles. They had conversation with Cincinnati's. Was Cleveland's coach. And I think they're planning to have with McCoy, the something coordinator of the Denver Broncos, for head coaching jobs. They're good coaches. They haven't won any Super Bowls, but they've gone far. I think McCoy must have been the offensive coordinator, or he was like the quarterback coach for Tebow or something, because he made the game plan according to Tebow's like playing style. So, and they came quite far in the playoffs. They just lost to the Patriots in the divisional game. So they came quite far last year, and I think Broncos, they have a chance this year to go far again. But that's not the problem I'm talking about. Yeah, I think they'll find the right coach eventually. I've covered this before. Yeah, so some of you, I don't know, none of you may know, I'm switching schools. I did the IB, International Baccalaureate, which is everything's in English. and 80% of my final grade is based upon tests I take in 3rd grade. I'm in 2nd grade now, so it will be May 2014 I would take those tests, and 80% of my grade will be depending on those tests. So nothing of the, like, American school system, I think, and Swedish school system and Australian school system are the ones I'm familiar with. It might be the same in Britain, or like, and Canada, is where you like go to school, you do tests in class, teacher grades you, and there's your grade, and then you send them off to college. And IB, you do your 6 subjects, or 7 subjects if you want. And people do that if someone become doctors and stuff. I want to become a sports journalist, so I chose like English A, higher level, which is like one of the hardest. I'm not trying to brag, but it's like one of the hardest courses around the world available, where it's, you do a lot of poetry, a lot of literature stuff, a lot of essays. Did history, I don't know why. I like history, I like facts and stuff, which is why I'm good with facts with sports and stuff. So that's why I thought it'd be good with facts and linking it up. Spanish, I'm good at languages. I did Swedish, good at languages. Math studies, math isn't. There's math higher level, which is like for people that really want to do maths. Math standard for like people that want to come like an economic program in college or something, or like marketing, and then studies for people that want to like do something out of maths. So those were my subjects that I chose. I think I'm missing one. That was only 5. Look at my schedule here. Biology, yeah, because I don't want to become like a scientist or anything, so I just chose biology at like a normal level, so just to get the science, because I need at least a science, natural science, and a social science, which is history. Yeah, so I'm switching to a school, which is Swedish high school, normal high school, which is where like I go to school, as I said before, teacher teaches me everything. I take tests based on the teachers, because the IB is just based on the IB curriculum, which is just set in Switzerland. People in Switzerland make the curriculum, set it out, and then just like make the teachers, hire teachers who teach it. The Swedish school system is where you just take a curriculum, and then when you've done that, you have a test on it, and then you go to the next curriculum, which is a lot easier for me, I think. Since I've become a sports journalist, I have pretty good grades, I'd say. I have good grades in social sciences and science, and not sciences, but languages and all sorts of stuff. But I've come to like a problem. I want to choose like a good university, or actually, first of all, in Sweden there's like a couple of different programs you can take, which is Handel, which is like, God, how do I describe it? I think it's marketing, but I don't know. Then there's Natur, which is nature, you can hear by the name. Then there's Samhäll, which is social studies, which is more what I want to do, which is like where you do social sciences, like, which is pretty much what I did at IB. It's like the languages, the history, the languages, and like how the heck do I describe it? Yeah, it's just the language and the history. It's like not as hard, but the thing is, the catch is with nature, you have more, you can qualify for more things if you do nature program, which is more math, physics, chemistry, and biology, which is like all covered in there. And I think it's more rewarding. You get into more high schools and universities in Sweden. But Samhäll, I think if you want to do more like like literature, writing, and stuff like that, that's more for you. And like, if you want to become like a politician, that's more you. Since I want to become a sports journalist or something within sports, I really think I should do like social sciences, because I don't know, because nature, they'll be more rewarding, they'll give me more opportunities if I don't do well with like writing and stuff like that. My English grammar is good, it's just that when I write something, I just muck everything up from my head to the paper. I think a lot of people have that problem. And then it's like whenever I correct it, I see that it's right, and I'm like, yeah. But then when the teacher corrects it, it's like, why the heck did this kid write this? So it's kind of like, I don't know if I'm like weird that way, but it happens from a lot of people. I need to finish this, hurry up this video, so I don't know, think about it. If you have any suggestions for me, you don't have to be a subscriber. Just thanks for the tips. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.